I'm experienced.
What up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of 3 Rounds. Last week, the show did some amazing numbers, and that's because of you guys. So I'm very thankful that you guys continue to tap into everything we do. But as you know, the world will continue to turn, and the boy DC continues to fight. So it's time for another challenge today. And another fight, it starts right now. Let's go.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm experienced.
Round 1. Okay. Conor McGregor seems to be in the shit. I mean, oh man, it seems like he is in the absolute shit, being that he was found guilty in his civil suit the other day, or libel, may I say. And it's unfortunate because this is one of the biggest stars that this sport has ever seen. We've never seen anything like a Conor McGregor in mixed martial arts. So for a guy of that stature to come from our sport and be tied to something as bad as this, it really does suck. And there are going to be some long-term effects from this that I will discuss. But at the end of the day, guys, and I think this is something that we all need to learn. I'm not here to judge because I wasn't on the jury. I didn't have to make a decision. So this is only one man's opinion, right? When I hear things like this, sometimes they are targeted, especially guys that carry that type of cliche, that type of name recognition. But with Conor, it seems like there have been more than one instance where stuff like this has come up. Like I said, I'm not judging this man. I'm not dealing with he did this. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know who know? Conor and that girl. But again, like I said, this isn't the first time that we have seen something like that. So you're a little less inclined to be, oh, this is a gold digger that's trying to do this. It's just the truth, the way it is. But do know that as long as there have been sports, there have been instances like this. Someone who didn't hold his tongue was Islam Makhachev, right? Islam wrote on X, it was a matter of time till this filthy bastard would be exposed. Alcoholic, drug junkie, and a rapist. Many more facts will come out. Trust me. Honestly, this to me, it seems a little bit off brand for Islam, right? I know the boys. The boys love to talk trash. The boys love to mess around. The boys will tell you what they feel, but it feels off brand. But in this case, I feel like it could be him because this rivalry between these boys from Dagestan and Conor McGregor has been as nasty as any rivalry as we have seen in mixed martial arts. But that doesn't mean that Conor is not without support. D Devil and his fiance said, imagine a woman with her own boyfriend and a child texting provocative pictures of herself to another woman's man with a family and a child on the way. This woman claims to know me, yet she still went ahead and sent messages and pictures of herself over to my man, really, while out on a 3-day bender, texting excuses to her own child at home, whereas mommy is on a Saturday afternoon, a Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, all the way into Monday morning, all the while out of her face in a hotel room, dancing around a hotel car park. What sort of woman are you? My sons will be warned. Women like you exist in this world. And they will be in tough situations because they are going to come for money. So I don't know the details of this, so I'm not going to say much more about it, but I do know that Conor is going to face some drastic terms. He has already been removed from Proper 12, a whiskey that he started, which I don't quite understand. How the hell do you kick a man out of a business that he started? Maybe he sold it. I just don't know. Hitman, the video game, they took him out. They took him out. Conor McGregor is going to face some real life consequences. But my question to you guys is, does he need a fight to try to make y'all forgive him? Or will the fight world even accept this man as they used to with this being public knowledge? He's in the shit, guys. Now, he's overcome many things inside the octagon and in life. But for once, I feel like this thing, I don't know if there's going to be any getting around this. Let me know in the comments.
I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm experienced.
Round 2. The boy Yuri Prochazka's mad. My boy Yuri is mad, and he's not trying to make any friends. Yuri out here just taking shots at dudes. Blah, 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 blah. Yuri come out with the Rudiger. Yuri come out with the shotty. Yuri Prochazka is out here firing shots at dudes. Now, it's in the classic Yuri way. He is talking his talk and walking his walk. Yuri, who just was recently announced to be fighting Jamal Hill in Los Angeles, has been away since he lost to Alex Pereira. But he has this fight with Jamal now. And you see that during this time that he's been away, you've been watching these dudes. You're watching everything people saying. Yuri's been waiting for his moment to make a statement and show that he's still Yuri Prochazka. You remember when Yuri got here, struck fear in people's hearts because he knocked everybody out. He finished everyone. Everyone. He gets a massive fight against another former champion in Jamal Hill. Now, you know what's kind of interesting to me is that Yuri was talking about Jamal, but Jamal hasn't responded. Jamal Hill is not one to usually hold his tongue. I don't know why he hasn't said anything yet. I'd imagine that at some point he will. So Yuri said, I'm really looking forward to my next fight. Jamal, don't you speak about my performances, my fight IQ, and all of these things, because in your last fight, you didn't show nothing really, right? He said that in the fight with Alex Pereira, he didn't show anything. But as you guys all know, Yuri got finished twice by Alex. Jamal got finished once by Alex. But Yuri's saying that all the words that people are speaking about his fight IQ and the way that he fights should not be happening because they didn't do no better. Now, these two guys are both tremendous strikers. Jamal Hill has shown, honestly, if I'm being honest, I didn't expect Jamal Hill to be who he is in fighting once I saw him on the Contender Series. To me, he didn't seem like a guy that popped off the page as a former champion. But he has shown now that he can. We have seen him go through some ups and some downs. Prochazka, when he got here, you knew immediately, oh, this guy's dangerous. He's coming over from Russia. He's beating everybody. He finishes everybody. There's a chance for him to be a champ, especially with the way that he beat Dominic Reyes in his UFC debut. We didn't know that about Jamal. Jamal had to come off the Contender Series, earn it, get his arm broken, come back and become a champion. So you have two extremely motivated guys getting ready to fight for what they hope is a number one contender fight. But I don't think it's that clear. Because they do have a number one contender, and it's Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, Yuri also had stuff to say about that dude, who's been long waiting for his chance to fight for the belt, and it seems like now he's going to get that opportunity. Yuri said this same guy, Ankalaev, in his last three fights, he showed totally nothing. So stay on the ground. Prochazka even said that he thinks he should have to wait more for a title fight. Ankalaev, he wasn't going to just stand idly by. And why would he, right? Because this guy's got the title fight. You can talk to anyone. You want to stay in the news. So he goes, hey, why you talk about me? 2 of your last 3 fights, you went to sleep. Ankalaev said, Alex made you go to sleep. But I will make Alex go to sleep, and I believe Jamal Hill will make you sleep also. Your new name is Sleepy Yuri. Just focus on your fight. So honestly, guys, I just love when foreigners talk trash because everything is kind of like just jumbled, but it makes sense, and it was funny. It's always funny when they talk. So when this fight got announced, I was already excited, but even more now because I believe that these two will be a tremendous matchup. But my question is, what exactly is this for, considering both have fought the champion and lost in the way that they did? If there is a man to earn a title fight, I believe that it has to be Jamal Hill, right? Because we have seen Yuri versus Alex twice, and we saw the ending of the story. We've only saw it once with Jamal. So I think, honestly, the ball's in his court. He's already the favorite, but he only lost to the champ once, so he needs to make a statement.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Round 3. Guys, let's do our news roundup for this third and final round. First thing I want to talk about is Sean O'Malley. He gave an update on his career, but he also gave some thoughts on Merab versus Umar. And if there's anyone that's an interested observer of the bantamweight situation, it has to be Sean O'Malley, right? As he is the guy that just lost his belt to Merab Dvalishvili. He said that, he was hurt. Said he was hurt going into that fight at the Sphere. So now he is recovering and he's back training. But he said he's only been able to move around, hit pads. He said, though, that he can't grapple. And if you watch the last fight, you know that the grappling is really where Sugar Sean O'Malley needs to make the biggest improvements. We know that he can box. We know that he can strike, but he needs to find a way to get back to grappling. Can't do that yet, right? Because of the injury that he had sustained. But when asked about Merab versus Umar, Sean O'Malley said Umar wants to fight Merab in January. Petr Yan wants to fight Merab in March. I want to fight Merab in April. He goes, but Merab is absolutely shitting himself, terrified of Umar. He doesn't want to fight Umar. Now he's saying he wants to fight Petr Yan, that he wants to fight me. Look, Sean O'Malley is correct in the fact that Merab seems to be saying he wants to fight everyone but Umar, but Sean O'Malley is wrong in the idea that Merab's afraid of Umar Nurmagomedov. Merab's not afraid of anybody. He's not. I mean, with the way that this guy trains, with the way that this guy lives, the way that he fights, his style will present issues for anyone. If there was a style that would really give him trouble, it would have been O'Malley's style, the long-rangey striker, and the guy that we were told had good takedown defense. Petr Yan's a great striker with great wrestling, but we still wanted to kind of question whether Merab could handle that style after watching O'Malley beat Aljamain Sterling the way that he did. We thought that that would be the style that would give Merab problems. Clearly it didn't, as Merab swept the fight on most scorecards. It was an amazing performance. Guys, did y'all see Michael Chandler's leg? The swelling? When he pressed down on his leg and they had those two big circles, that is the craziest shit. Now, this happens. I have seen people on airplanes, guys. People on airplanes that when they fly long, they get like edema. So it's so scary to me to not get this swelling that when I go overseas, now I wear compression socks. One thing you can't do, though, is stop the leg kicks and the damage that your legs take and all the swelling. So when you press it, like Chandler, he left like dents in his leg. I've had edema like that. I don't think I've ever had it as bad as Chandler has it. That's crazy. But you can see him doing the right things, right? All the sauning, all the moving around is what makes that swelling come down and you're okay. But I want you guys to look at that and just understand the damage and the toughness and the durability you have to have and the ability to go through stuff in order to be a fighter. We watched Michael Chandler fight Charles Oliveira for 25 minutes, and for the vast majority of that fight, he got beat up. But look at the damage he took on his legs to get there. I mean, we are 10 days post-fight. That shit is crazy. Last one, guys. Demetrius Johnson and Ben Askren yesterday were discussing who won the trade when ONE FC got DJ and when the UFC got Ben. Guys, y'all know that Ben is my podcast partner and my friend. But come on, Ben. ONE FC won. They won. And it's clear. So DJ, who is a politician, said, everybody won, Ben. I got to go to ONE. I made good money. You got to come to the UFC, get the opportunity to fight, see what you could do there. They got you which you're good about creating buzz. You're talking trash and action, everything. So if it wasn't for you, they might not even have the rise of George Masvidal because of the flying knee. Street Jesus, you wouldn't have had Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards. So Ben Askren played a big part, but 1-1. And Ben agreed. He goes, that's the right answer. Everybody kind of won. He goes, one championship, I was done. I was not going to fight for them. So you got to go there, make your money. I got to go to the UFC. He goes, if I'd have stayed in one, probably would have never fought again. One FC, one guys. And that's okay because Ben's a man. All right, now for my final thought. Guys, happy Thanksgiving to you. Every one of you. I am thankful for each and every one of you because you have supported me from the wrestler that came from the Olympic Games to Strike Force challengers on the undercard all the way to UFC champion and now the broadcaster that I am today. So I am thankful for you guys, for the support, the love, and the appreciation that you have given me. But I want you guys also to be thankful to the people that mean the most to you, our families, the people that sacrifice for us day in and day out. I'm thankful for them each and every day of my life. I'm thankful for my friends. When you see your friends, give them a hug. Tell them thank you for being who you are and thank you for being as important to me in my life as you have been. Every year that passes, guys, we need to take note of everything that we have experienced and all the people that continue to hold us down. Watch our backs and give us the love that we need as human beings to go forward every single day. So I'm thankful for you guys' support. I'm thankful for you watching everything I do. I'm thankful for you motivating me to be the champion that I was and the champion and man that I hope to be as I continue to age. So thank each and every one of you for all that you do for me, the way that you sit in my corner, the way that you really do help me to live this great big life that I am so blessed to have. So happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. Eat until your bellies are full. Know that the day after, the turkey is even better. In DC, tell your friends, hey, I can't wait for turkey on Friday because that's when all the juices settle and the food is as good as it's ever been. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tapping into everything that I do. I appreciate you. Until next time, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that DC's got a YouTube channel and that he's doing stuff like 3 rounds. Until next time, guys, peace.